Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, the content that I have for you for this morning's episode of Bullet Points is a really great idea, which then goes horribly wrong. And I'm going to be honest, Alabama, you did great with constitutional carry, but what are you doing on this one? Because they've introduced a Second Amendment protection zone, similar to Missouri, a SAPA, if you will, which is all well and good. But when I actually read the article I'm going to show you, I had some serious questions, so I dove into the bill and I cannot wait to show you what's actually in there. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. Per usual, I want to say a quick word from our sponsor. I want to hear from you guys, and then we're going to hit it. And we're just going to hit it hard. I'm going to let you guys tell me what you think. Now, our sponsor, Armed American Supply, is a small, family-run business owned by a retired law enforcement officer and his wife. They design, print, and ship everything in-house from their shop in southern New Jersey. This week, they are running buy two, get one free sale. If you're the type who loves quality Second Amendment and blue-collar apparel, this is your chance to grab 3 for 2 in the description box below. And thank you to AAS for making this possible. All right, so I got to show you this, guys, because it starts out so great, and then it goes so wrong. All right, check this out. Alabama Senate approves bill nullifying presidential gun orders in state. Now, this is published yesterday, and I'm right off the bat, I'm like, okay, let's dive into this. Now, keep in mind while I'm doing this, that magic little stuff that was put into the omnibus bill about deputizing local law enforcement by the ATF, which is a federal agency, keep that in mind while I read this. The Alabama Senate on Thursday approved a bill that would forbid law enforcement from carrying out executive orders by the Biden administration aimed at reducing gun violence. Okay, again, we're starting off pretty strong. This is what a Democrat says, and they're upset, so you know it's got to be good. Quote, "You all know what the Supremacy Clause says. You learned it in law school," said Senator Roger Smitherman, Democrat, Birmingham. "You and I know there is nothing we can say or do in this state that's going to supersede whatever the federal government does." End quote. I love, by the way, when it's not related to immigration, that's the stance. That's the definition. You can't do anything, so what's the point? But when it's related to one of the sacred cows, it's states have rights. We can do that. Just saying. Anyway, let's keep going because that's not what this is about. The bill, SB 2, sponsored by Sen Gerald Allen, Republican Tuscaloosa, preemptively declares, quote, "Biden administration gun control order, a grave threat to Second Amendment rights of Alabamians. It forbids a state actor from knowingly and willingly enforcing an order from the Biden administration related to firearms." Okay, so we're going down the right road here. Quote, "It is very important for each of us to be reminded that the state of Alabama and the people support the Constitution of the United States of America," Allen said. Yes, I agree. The legislation would ban, here it goes, the legislation would ban the use of public resources to enforce orders from the Biden administration unless not doing so would jeopardize federal funding. Skirt! Hold the phone. Senate Minority Leader Bobby Singleton, Democrat, Greensboro, characterized it as a, quote, "We don't want to tell you what to do, but if some money comes, or excuse me, we don't want you to tell us what to do, but if some money comes with what you want us to do, we're okay with it." So I dove into the bill because I was like, there's no way. That's got to be a mischaracterization. Here's the actual bill language. "It shall not be a violation of this section for the state or any political subdivision thereof, or for a state actor," again, actor is how they define law enforcement, "to allocate funds or participate in the administration or enforcement of any presidential gun control order to any extent the finance director certifies in writing that the allocation or participation is required as a condition for receipt of federal funding necessary for the welfare of Alabamians." So basically, never mind anything that I just said, because as long as there's federal money involved, I'll do whatever you say. But we are going to respect the rights of Alabamians unless you pay us. Does it make more sense now when you look at the ATF deputizing local officials? See how that kind of circumvents this whole thing? Does this sound like they got a little bit of a boost from Republicans in their polling when they passed constitutional carry and now they're going to the Second Amendment preservation zones? Except they're not, because this federal funding thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below. Like I said, this is not a law yet, but it has passed the Senate. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.